Good evening, I hope you are well. Oh my word, what a brand new one-day special I am bringing to you this evening. I literally have been dying to do one of these shows since I got my cutting machine only a few months ago, because now I can start making my own journals. And I don't need all the bric-and-brac. I don't need the fold back pins. I don't need everything that you normally need, the ribbons, the bows. It all works together. It all works in one. Now, in theory, I've got two one-day specials for you, is what I'm going to call it. I've got your official one-day special, where the details are on the screen at the moment. So this is your official. If you've already bought into this in the past, you know you're going to get your journal pages and you're going to get your hinges included as well. If you're lost already, just give me 15 more minutes of your time. Paola's going to go through all of this. Do not worry. But most of you are going for, and I was chatting to Paola just before we came on air, everything is brand new. In that complete collection, everything is new. From your hinges, even down to your little, to the little tabs, the magnet holders that are in there. Everyone was saying, in theory, this is actually what you need. This is a bonus, is what you're getting in there. Now, there is also a freedom saving. You're going to get little wings and leaves. The colours may vary on this. I will show you that as the hour goes on. You can tell I'm excited because I'm speaking fast and I can only apologise. £62.96 is your freedom price, but because we are in Flextravaganza, I'll split that cost into two. I will put that into two interest-free flexible payments for you. I'll even go one step further, and if you want to split it into three, use PayPal. Everything from £30 to £2,000 I will already do for you. We are 2 minutes and 5 seconds in and 10% of the stock has already gone of our first live hour. We are very, very busy on the phones. 15% now of the stock has already gone, and we are only 13 seconds after I last told you an update. We are busy, 15% of the stock, but I'm not on my own. We've seen the packaging. Miss P loves. Well, what does she love? Let's find out. She's here in the studio. And it is all her second launch as well. 20% of the stock now has already gone on that complete collection. It is the wonderful, the beautiful, it is our little Paola. How are you, love?
Hello, I'm very, very excited, and I'm very excited to be with you as well.
Bless you. Oh, well, this is the thing, and I was meant to say it in the green room earlier, I totally forgot. Since I've got my die cutting machine, which I love now, because it opens up a whole new door for me, this is up our street, because I can now make journals, diaries and books, but I don't need
anything else than the dies, the paper and the die cutting machine. That's all you need. You don't need glues, you don't need ring binders, you don't need ribbons, you don't need anything but the dies, paper and a die cutting machine. Now, shall we go through everything?
Because if we don't know what we're talking about, and you're thinking, that's all well and good, but I ain't got a clue what you're waffling on about here, let's break this down even more, okay? So Paola's going to talk us through all the boards. If you have any questions, this is the launch hour, email me in, studio@thecraftstore.com. 20% of the stock has already gone. Let's go through the boards in more detail to see what we're actually getting. But I must stress, if you bought the previous collection from Miss Paola, Miss P, Miss Paola.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like being back at school. Miss Paola, this is a brand new bundle. You've not seen any of these before. Right then, let's go through them boards. What are we getting?
So the first one that we are going to look is at the butterfly pages. Now, you can see in here that we have got an outer die. So that one is, I'm going to put it here, so we can see it there. That is the one that cuts the butterfly. So we can use it as beautiful papers that we have got in here. Beautiful, you know, graphic 45, maybe our journal pages splits in colors. Then we have got here the arrows. This is just a decorative die to add a little bit of an art journal detail. Then we have got the antennae, which of course that is the one that I kind of like, the way that kind of you can put it, you don't have to put it. Sometimes for journals it's better not to have them, hence why I have put them separately. Then you have got this element, which I put it here. Now this is the one that transforms your butterfly into a journal page, so automatically creates that aperture. Now this aperture will coordinate perfectly. It's exactly the same aperture as your traditional or standard boundless journal. So if I put it here, you can see that this one, you can see it's here, the journal. I'm going to show you this in a second, because the whole concept. Then you have got two different plates in here, which you can see the floral, and then you have got here the traditional butterfly. So if I put it here, you can see. Now, what I have done sometimes is I have used it, like if you wanted to die cut the other side, you can. You just die cut it from the other side. And the same for this one. So I'm going to show you here that I have got one. So if you wanted to do it, let me put it here. You can see that you can do both sides in there. So don't worry, you just turn over the page and you die cut it. And then, so you can coordinate it. Look at this. So you can coordinate it and you can see that will work perfectly and you can die cut it. So then
quarter of the stock. A quarter of the stock has now already gone. We are 5 minutes in. A quarter of the stock has already gone. Let's get back and see what we can do.
So therefore you can see the journal traditional in here. We can see there, and then we can put that in here. And then let me put it, and then you can see how this one works. Now you kind of thinking is, oh, but where does this element come? Where does the log come in? Well, this is why you have this die set. Now this is the die set that comes in with the hinge. This is what we call the hinge. This is what holds it all together, and this one is the lock. That locks it in place. So let me show you again in here. What we have is this element. You can see it here. Sorry, I'm just doing it in black so you can see that. And then you fold it in half because it comes already pre-scored, and then you choose which side you want. Now you can see that. Okay, there we have it.
So no glue?
No glue.
No red liner tape?
No red liner tape. Look at this. You can change it at any time. So now I'm thinking, I don't actually want the other pages. I just want butterfly pages. You can change it at any time. Then you put this in here, and then you lock it in with the lock that we have got in here. Or maybe you wanted glitter paper, so which we have got the ombre in there. There we have it. There, look at this. There it is. Now I change my mind. I go back to the original. Oh, what about, maybe I don't want, shall I try this way? Maybe I can try this one in the middle, see how it works. And then I kind of go in, and then I kind of go in, and then I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to put that one in here, I'm going to put that one in here, and then I'm going to put those ones in there. And then it's like, as your collection grows, you can put more pages. There is more, look at that. There we have it. So we can change, look at this one. So you can see changing the pages in here, and you can see no glue, nothing. Oh, and then you have got the butterflies that coordinate, so then you can place them over there and you can coordinate there. And it's just the whole way that everything coordinates. These flowers from the previous collections, I stick with the things that I like so that everything grows, but you don't need anything else. But if you have it, that's for you.
30% now. 30% of the stock has already gone. 30% of the stock. We haven't finished yet. That's only just your one-day special we've gone through. Let's go through the added extras, which everyone is telling me, in theory, this is what you actually need. This is what you want, is the extras, rather than your one-day special. But the one-day special is the big butterfly. No. That's just an added extra. Yeah. What you need is the tag. It's very rare. Look at me telling it to Jonathan Ross. It's very rare that you need the added extras, and I say you need them. But you said with the magnets that I've also got on the show as well, this is where it all starts coming to life. Personally,
I would say this is, to me, like, originally, when I came up with the boundless journal idea, what I wanted to have is this die set, and then other things came out. Now this is if you have got the mini hinge in here. So we have here the standard hinge. Why is different this one? This one is the aperture. So if you had the original hinge, it was a little bit smaller. I wanted to make the system comprehensive, so it went across the board. So this, if I put the butterfly hinge opening or spine, you can see that it's exactly the same rectangle, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, now any paper that you have, any kind of element, you can create your boundless journal. Because then, for instance, in here, I have got pages that I had pre-die cut. And then I have this is a pre-die cut that I had. This is something from Teresa Collins as well that came exactly like this. And I have created this aperture in here in all those different sizes. Even this one that is a little bit smaller, I put it on the hinge in there. So it doesn't cut anything other than the aperture itself. It has got scoring lines because the scoring lines are important to guide us through and create those elements in there. There are scoring lines, so then we know where to kind of create. Then what you have got in here as well is an extender. I will explain later what it is. It's one of those ones added extra. And then what you have is this element here, which I have got it in there here. So this one is, again, the hinge. The hinge that allows us to bind it all together. And you can see in my case is here. Oh, the magnets are holding it. You can see it. This is the hinge. It's holding everything together. This one, though, is a little bit bigger. And the reason why it's bigger inside, and I made it the largest width that you could go for an A4 by cutting machine, but you can use this one on an A5. It's just that it won't give you as many possibilities in terms of the sizes of the pages. But right, so this, you know, the dial was with the magnets, this is a problem when you have got magnets. Everything. By the way, we do have them, right?
Yeah, we've got the magnets on the show. Let's bring in the details on the show. You're getting 2 sets of the magnets. You think, well, why do I need these? That's 40 pieces in total of the magnets that you are getting. So these are your magnets. Now, these are jam-packed. You're getting 20 in each. So that's 40 magnets. I know you can only see 5, but they are all stacked up in individual little pockets that you're getting there for $9.99. Right then, I'll answer the question for you because I'm as confused as you. So why do I need the magnets?
Well, the thing is, you know what? Actually, I was inspired with these magnets. The thing is that sometimes with journals, what we like is magnets that hold things together, or you can open it.
Yeah.
And also with these journals, you can see that sometimes they go very kind of. You can see in here that they kind of go very open. So sometimes you want to have them like this, that they stay nice and neatly. And this is what I have got here, something quite special, and I'm going to show you what it is. We have talked about the size in here, right? We have talked about how they work and everything that we have got in here. But then we have got another set. Now we have talked about the hinge, but then the hinge, so the hinge in here, do you remember, doesn't have a lock. So we need a lock.
Yeah.
So the lock is designed for the tag, right? So the tag goes in here. That's the tag, that is a traditional size tag that will work just perfectly, holding everything together. So again, nothing falls, nothing goes. Everything is attached. So the lock is the tag. This tag I designed to be standard size, but also that you have got in here one kind of gift cards, like for instance, this is actually, sorry, I'm going to put it like this, so it's kind of say it's from a hotel, key from a hotel. No, I'm not staying in this hotel. I'm saying, I live here. But if somebody wants to take me to this hotel, it's a very nice hotel. I'm just saying. Someone's
doing well on Miss P. Loves, isn't they?
Not me. I'm just saying, if somebody wants to invite me and pay for it, Anyway.
What, then you stay on your own, obviously. You have the room to yourself.
Obviously. Anyway.
Let's move on from the hotel suite.
Right, so this one is the one that kind of works the same way, because then you have, let me show you exactly what I mean here. Then you have the perfect, what's it is? The perfect 2 holes in here, or 2 semicircles that cuts into it. So you can put a hotel room, but also you can put a gift card, say for instance a gift card, that will fit perfectly in here. Again, you don't glue it together. Everything is without glue. And then you have got matting and layering if you wanted to as well. What else you have got in here? You have got here, this is a sort of kind of a binder that I kind of devised, but instead of being a binder, you can do it also as a pocket. So that one will create those little holes in here so you can put your tags as well in here. Then, and I know I'm making you wait for the magnets.
No, go on. Yes, I was going to say, I did ask the question about that. I was too rude to ask again.
Yeah, but it's like, no. These ones, then once I did the semicircles, I thought, but what if you have got something for your journals that it's not quite a gift card? Well, I put 2 separate ones that you can do anytime at all. So I'm gonna hopefully over the one-day special, I'm gonna show how to create them. And again, no glue required. Even this one creates like a little pocket as well. So it's kind of almost like a hook, almost like a paper clip. So it's both innie and outies. Yeah, you can do that as well. And finally, Finally, you have got also a heart here with a little circle, so you can see that you can die cut it, so it creates like a little paper clips as well, so if you want to hold things. But finally, we have got the magnet things. So this one, so you can see them here. Now these ones, you can see it here. Now this one cuts the foam pads, so foam sheets in here, and then you die cut those rings, and then of course you can use these ones as foam pads, but this is so you can put your magnets in here, right? And then you put one of these ones. What is it? That's the one circle that I haven't die cut.
Got little covers.
This one that you have got, where is it? Sorry. That one, that cuts two at the same time, so that will cover it.
Like
so
a corn plaster.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's the easiest way to describe it.
Thank you. I mean, it's very, very, and this is what is in here. And there is 1 millimeter ones, which obviously foam sheets that then you can die cut it. And I have got lots of that I pre-die cut. You can see it here. So I die cut them out of different color, and then you take them out, and that's how you do them. So see, there is so, and then you can use them as well for penny sliders. You can use them for, you know, rotary cards. You can use them for swinging cards as well. So you have got all of those ones in there.
Oh my words. What on earth are you getting? You are getting a complete collection. Did I hear that? Over a third? Over a third. And we had a vast amount, and I mean genuinely a vast amount of stock for this one. I can't believe it, over a third of the stock has gone up. We're only 16 minutes in to our first live hour. You're getting so much in this collection. You one day special on its own, but most of you are going for that complete collection. Now, I do need to stress that in the complete collection, now the colours will vary for your little fabric butterflies, your leaf, your dim. You may get, do you want me to drop them in, or do you want to come to my hands? Oh yeah, you come to me then. Come on then. You will get one, but it could be any of these colours that you're getting in here. So you may get this one. Okay, so you may get this one. You may get this one. You may get this one. Or this one. Or this one. Or the one that's currently in front of me at the moment. So it'll be a surprise what you're going to get. Surprise. But for £31.48, I don't mind the surprise. I'm not going to lie. I'll have a surprise. I'll take that surprise. 074170 is your item number. Something else I need to draw your attention to. And this price, I cannot get over. I have a happy hour. I was meant to do it at the top of the show. I got a little bit excited. We just sort of got too busy and I got too into it and I didn't really follow editorial. Now, half price. I'm still using mine to this day. I've got one of these and they are absolutely full of juicy. They're juicy, juicy. You're getting both of them for £12.98. It's basically buy one, get one free. So you buy one, I'm going to give you one for free. £12.98, a £13 saving is what you're going to get on these. 289347 is your item number. I think it's these colours as well that you're going to be getting. So you will be getting these colours that we're looking at here. Rainbow and tea time. Maybe you want to stock up. Maybe you want to get a little stocking filler. Jump to the website. I've got so much on there. I've got the originals as well, which I now feel. I know little D loves these. Little Derek. Our little Derek adores this collection. He bought the original collection and he absolutely adores them. Everything is now logged in a book in his house. We've got glitter cards on the show. I've got daubers. I've got eyes inks on there. I've got more inks of there. I've got powders. I've got brushes. I've got, what's that? Oh, a magnetic base plate as well. I've got a desk tidy in pink or in blue. I've got a decent cutter. I've got essentials on the show. Oh, I need some of these essentials. I need a decent cutter. And there's your happy hour as well. 40%. 40%. I had a little butterfly in my stomach, no pun intended then. 40% of it's will it last the full one-day special? Will we still be here tomorrow when I do this show again at 4 o'clock? I know. Will it be here? Who knows? Only you know this, but it is flying out of the door. No pun intended either. With this one, £69.95 or freedom price, £62.96, or why pay that when you can split the cost onto flexible payments? Split the cost. Pay £31 today, £31.48 today, £31.48 in a month's time. Obviously, on that first payment, you also got your P&P, but then take this, change it into 3 with PayPal. Take that PayPal option. Why pay that when you can then split it into 3? It's only an extra month. And you are going to get everything you see here and more as well. 074170 is your item number. Right then, that's enough from me for a little while. I'm excited to see how all this goes together. Lady P, it's over to you.
Ooh, I like that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you like how my process was. Now, I have a sprayed, this is mixed media card by Dolly Dimples. I love it. It's just fabulous for these sort of projects because it's 250 GSM, so it gives us the construction weight, but also it gives it a very good die cutability. As you can see, one of the things I haven't mentioned actually is when you fold it, so the size of it. So the size, is 10 inches across by 7 inches in there. So it is a sizable butterfly. When you fold it in half, 5 by 7. So you can create a 5 by 7 card. So that will work not only with your traditional boundless pages as well, so they're sort of same sizes, even folded, but also it will give you perfect fronts for your cards. And we have got like some beautiful samples that the angels from Crafts2 have made. Also Julie Hickey, which massive thank you to Julie for making the samples. So Sheila, Art Angel, and Sam, thank you so much, and John, of course, and Crafts2 for everything they have done. So I'm gonna just like cut the butterfly. So if you just want a massive, beautiful die cut, you just run it like that, and that will give you. So think about all your pattern papers, your distress, your jelly prints, all of them, run it through your die cutting machine. Now, the one thing I will say is that you need an A4 die cutting machine. Okay. Yeah, because you cannot use, it is a die by it is 10 inches by 7 inches the die set. So there we have it. Now I will say as well, keep the leftovers, because the leftovers is just you can absolutely it's a stencil, but also I have got like, for instance, a frame over here, the green one that behind me, so that we kind of go so you can see it there, so you can see that the background is the actually background that I have done in there. So it's really the sort of exactly. So you can use mix and match in there, and it gives it that kind of element. So I'm keeping all this as well, because then you can do things like that. I mean, this is just to show you the different variety of sizes that this butterfly will work very well on. So then we have got the butterfly like this, so we can just use it whichever way we want. But I'm going to show you how I would die cut the actual elements in here. So I'm going to take the black card. This is again Dolly Dimples black cards, and then I'm going to put it in. And I know that I think you're supposed to cut against the big plate with the Go Power and Emboss, but I'm just being a rebel.
We like it. I like it.
Sometimes I'm a little bit of a rebel.
So could we cut these out of foam and things like that? Because obviously I've got flower forming foam up next.
Well, the thing is that I have a die cut it out of even Duralar, which is a type of, it's not acetate, but it's a plastic. The only thing I would say is that the intricate part of the die, so all the different flowers and things like that, with things like a really thick materials, that won't work that well. Personally, I'm just gonna say paper and card. That's what I would do. Now I'm gonna take one of the halves of the butterflies, and then I'm gonna secure it. Again, this is important. Low-tack tape, washi tape, whatever one you are using, just make sure that you secure it in there. I'm just gonna do the butterfly. No, I'm not gonna see it. This is moving a little bit.
This would be cracking in vellum. You imagine this in our bees vellum, our Barbara that is, our first name terms.
The designer parchment. That would be,
they've cleaned the cupboards out, makes a change. There was loads in there last week when I looked at it. I was going to give you some, there was loads in there.
That's so true, it would look absolutely amazing, because it would be like incredible.
The one time I need it, it's been in there for months.
Isn't it?
Months it's been in that cupboard for. I've been trying to get rid of it for years to people.
Oh, now, of course, depending on your die cutter machine, I would have run it a couple second time. There it is.
It's the detail that we get in all this that I absolutely adore.
Turn it over and then kind of bring in turn it over and then just run it through a second time. Now, I'm gonna say, like for instance, the one in my die cutting machine, I run it just once. Probably with this machine, I might run it, it's gonna go in here, and then just run it through, and then I kind of reverse it. And then a second time, probably because there was a couple of points in there that it wasn't just a perfect. So sometimes it will happen. It's just a question of there is so many cutting points in there. Right, there it is. So there we have it. So see, the second time is, second time it just makes it a really good. And then, so you have got all this detail. So I have got one that I already done. So because I'm not going to poke all the bits, I'm prepared for once. Well, actually I didn't. And then you can see there. Now this, man, I just love that. I just love the way that it kind of looks. This I spritz it with some distress sprays. Use a yellow and then a pink, and then of course created a red in there. So now you're thinking, but I want to make it into a journal page, right? So how do I do it? So you can do it at this part when you put the die at the very beginning, but I wanted to do it side by side. So then you place it like this, so you can see it, that this has been designed. I've made sure that there was this little indentation, so it gives you the perfect guidance on how to put the die. So you can do it when you do, usually I put all 3 dies at once, but I just wanted to show you the whole process of how you can break it down if you wanted to.
Now, could we do this through both layers at the same time so we know it's going to, or would you recommend we do it on a single layer? So you're doing one layer now, obviously. We want the bottom as a book as well.
Yeah, so this is a good point. Personally, if you know your die cutting machine that is strong, the plates are new and something like that, then I would do it. Also depends what the paper you have at home as well. Okay. So it depends on that. I also do it because the whole idea of the boundless journal is that the pages are a little bit random. I don't care that they are in the perfect position, so I do once at a time. But if you want to, you could do it if you wanted to.
45% now of the stock. 45% of the stock has already gone. We're not even halfway through the first show yet. 45%.
And then we put that one in here, and then we are going to put it there in here, and then we are going to put it there as well. So there we have. So run it through.
Because this just opens up the door for all those messy backgrounds that we don't know what we're doing with.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, one of the things I haven't even mentioned is that if we will show, so we will have the scoring lines as well. Not only cut the whole, but then also look at that sharp baker, Mr. Baker. You know, I'll congratulate to your the present Mrs. Baker, our Holly. That it's done very good. The boy's done good. Anyway, I was just joking. Well, not joking.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, you are joking because the boy's done good. That's.
But what I mean is like Holly. It's a good friend of mine. Right. You can see that line that is scored. You can see how it works in there. And that's that one as well. So therefore, you have got the perfect score line there. And then there we have got the opening. So you can do it this way or this way as well, because we could do that as well. So this is the thing, is like you can do whichever way you want it to. So for instance, in here, I could go with, for instance, what shall we do? Shall we do something creative?
Well, yes, that would be helpful on a craft channel.
Wait a minute. Now, what I'm going to do is this idea. Okay, so can I do something that I haven't tried at home?
Of course you can. I like living on the edge.
Yeah, let's live on the edge. So basically, what I have here is a card that I might trim later on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in here. Now, just so you know, it's like, so there is 5 inches, so we have got 5 inches scored along, so it's a concertina 5 inch. Yep. So you can use a, what is it, a paintbrush, but there is also the A3 cards that you can do. So what I'm going to do is place it like this in here, right? So what I'm going to do is open it up, and this is why you want to have this card, this die set, because I'm going to take this die from here to create an opening here. Now what I have done is I have done with my permanent marker, I have made the middle bit in here basically, right? So that kind of gives me that. But also what you can do is place it, place it like this. Okay, so I'm going to put it and the scoring line down the middle, and then I'm going to go the 10-inch, and then it goes the 10-inch in there. So I'm going to take some low-tack tape, put it in there, and then like that, just put it here.
Just heard, first time ever, big news. We are going to finish the demo first though. Glitter card I've got on the show. It's got a £5 saving. Never had it before. John has never bought us with a £5 saving on this one. Details are on the screen at the moment. I'll show you all this in a minute. Do not fear. It's not a monthly mega deal at all, but yeah, sneak peek. Get it while you can. Get it while you can. £9.99. It's normally 15 quid. 030663 is your item number. 24 sheets is what you're looking at. 6 designs, 4 repeats. I wasn't meant to tell you that. I was meant to wait, but I couldn't resist.
Well, resist temptation. It's impossible. The only way to resist temptation is to give in to it. That's what Oscar Wilde said. Oscar Wilde.
Takes us back to that hotel room again.
And moving on from that, anyway.
Not that we were in the hotel room, I just thought about that sentence then.
Anyway, so you can say the low tack tape in here, I put the spine in there, kind of place it there, so secure it in here. And,
when she walked out the gaffer tape.
Yeah. I was going to say to your mouth, but it's kind of not going to work.
Well, take me for a drink first at least, Paola.
Anyway, I just place it there on the die cutting machine.
Well. Yes.
Like kind of, we're supposed to be crafting here.
We are crafting. This is what crafting's all about, having a laugh, having a giggle.
Absolutely.
If you couldn't laugh and giggle, where would you be?
Absolutely. Yeah. Right, so then we have created is the absolutely
I love this concept.
So therefore, what we can do is place this one in here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, not this one because, well, maybe this one, yeah. And then I'm going to go in with the spine in here. Okay, so let's put it there. The spine folded to there. Then go, not the hinge, sorry, I'm going to call it, I'm mixing the names, but
no,
there. And then I'm going to put the butterfly, the lock in there. Or alternatively, oh no, better this way, You could do this way, but sorry. Just kind of went.
We saw an epiphany then, live on air.
Live on air. So
I felt like Sally Morgan.
Oh, because this way you can use it in and out, so you can put it this way, the other way around. So then you can take the butterflies like this, and I would put it in black, but the hint. And then you can then put it like this. So you can...
Look at that for a card.
There. And then you could do the same thing through inside it. So for instance, in here, you're kind of thinking, oh, well, I don't have one with a hole in there. But you could take one, for instance, what is it? Well, you could take this one as well and put the hole in here, and then just make sure that it's kind of folded over. So you could actually put, or you can even, there's another thing you can do well, is glue. This would require glue, or even maybe, just a second. Okay, just a second. Let's fold
rogue. We've lost her.
There. You don't even need glue.
Oh, here we go.
You kind of just like that. So then you have got the boundless journal that is holding everything together, but also holding the pop-up. And then that kind of will fold it. And there.
What more could you ask for? Now, almost 50% of the stock has already gone. This is a brand new bundle. If everything is new, if you're already on the bus with Miss P, as it were. Don't start that, Adam, again. You got told off. If you're already on the bus with Miss P and you like the Boundless Journal, you like the no tape, the no fuss that you've got on here, brand new collection that we're looking at on here. You've got your one-day special, which are these two, but everyone is going for that big bundle. 2 interest-free flexible payments if you're a Freedom member of £31.48. You're going to get your embellishments as well. Now, contents will vary. The colours will vary on this one. There's loads, but they're all beautiful. You're going to get the leaf, you're going to get the 3 butterflies in there, you're going to get the little wings in there as well. They are all stunning, is what you're going to get in that one. There you go. So you're going to get all of those, but 074170. Now, the magnets, these are busy because I think now, opening the door, we've just had confirmation. Once these have gone, they have gone. A third of the stock has already gone. You only get 1. You get 2. Oh, it's like David Blaine then. You're going to get 40 pieces is what you're going to get on this one. Is what you're looking at. No, levitation. £9.99 oh, hello, is what you're looking at on that. I'm getting excited. 773255 is your item number for your magnets. Right, that is your magnets. You need them because it goes with these. Happy hour deal. These ones. These have been busy. Well, there you go. They're your colours that you're getting at the moment. Now, £12.98 is what you're looking at. Happy hour deal on these. You're going to get these two for £12.98. Better than a half price deal. 289347 is your item number. All the beautiful inks, all the beautiful colours, 8 in each is what you're getting. But you've only got 23 minutes left to get those deals before the prices go back up. Now, something that I've never seen a saving on this, but I genuinely want this because this is beautiful. You're going to get 4 of each colour. There is 7 designs on this one. It's your 12 by 12 glitter card. And oh my word, ombre, 190 GSM. So we're in the construction sort of realm with this one. As I said, 4 sheets of each is what you're going to get. Then we move into your teals. There's your teals. Then you've got your pinks and your blues, like mermaid-esque, I feel this one is. Let's go this way. It's your mermaid-esque. From there, oh, now look at this. It's non-shed. Non-shed glitter is what you're getting on these ones. And then first time we've had a saving on this. First time John has given me a saving. £9.99. Should be £14.99. It is. I would genuinely be stocking up on this. I don't think John will do this again at this price. I might be wrong. I don't know. I've not asked him. But as a one-day spec, that would be stunning as wallpaper, just on a feature wall. How beautiful would that be? I love it. Well, yeah, if you put this... Oh, this... He's good. He's good. He's directing and producing from the front. I love it. I love it. Our Katie's like, whoa, I didn't think of that. Put this on your... You don't need to apologise. I'm not on my watch. This, £4.99 if you're going for your one-day special. £4.99 today across 2 interest-free flexible payments. If you're going for PayPal, you can split that into 3. Now, already a quarter... What's that, £2.50? Would it be £2.50 on 3 flexes? No, it wouldn't at all. £3.33, wouldn't it? Bit of a long day. $3.33 is what you look at on PayPal. $4.99. How much had gone? Quarter of the stock. I would even use the cover on this. I'd cut that out, and then I'd definitely be using these for my labels, for my little locks to put in the centres of my my books, because that is the perfect size. Perfect size.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, even the
yeah.
Would the butterfly fit on there?
I mean, if I give you this one. There.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Hala had reflexes like a cat. Oh, she was there. I like that. You're on fire today. Look, that's how it works. It fits. So you could have a little rainbow butterfly. But even taking, this Post-it note is doing my head in, that's stuck to my shoe. But if you take these and choose any paper, I will move on from this in a minute because you've seen glitter card before. But it works. Oh, look at that. Grass, sky, butterfly. My job here is done. £9.99. 030633 is your item number. £5 saving. First time it's ever been done. Loving it all.
I will need it back.
You will need this back. So let's go back to demonstration.
Sorry. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to do a kind of a frame because I kind of wanted to, one of the best things about this butterfly that I wanted to make sure is that it's for home decor. I love making projects for my home that then I can hang up there and then I can change them around. So what I had just done, just quickly done is that butterfly, I just die cut it the same way as before. So first the outer one and then one side and then the other side, and then I have got here that beautiful glitter card in here that you can see in there, and then you can see that it will match perfectly in there, and then okay, and then we are going into here. Can you see it? How they will work.
That's
actually
cute.
I just kind of like this one in here. By the way, these are flowers that I made a long time ago for one of the Day of the Dead book that I did.
If you want to make flowers, join me in the next hour.
That's what
Flower
I was
forming
thinking.
foam that we've got on the show as well. You can do this as well with the beautiful David. Very nice man.
Yeah.
Very, very nice man.
But see, you
Knows
can
a
then
lot of stuff.
change. That's what I brought it because I saw that he was in there and I was like, I'll bring this because this is an inspiration again, how you can place them. So again, you can put
That's nice.
that I like better that one than the black one. So then you can see what, or maybe what about putting this one that I done there? No, I think no.
No.
I'm like,
You went very Spanish though.
very
very
Spanish.
no.
Yes. No.
No.
You say no, like you say like the Spanish, like
No.
no. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like,
had that a lot when I used to ask for stuff and they used to go, no comprende.
yeah, no comprendo.
But
no.
they did, they understood exactly, they spoke better English than me.
Yeah.
And they were like, no comprende.
No, is well. Sometimes I don't. Oh, did I plug it in? This one? Did I? Oh no, but I didn't turn it on. See, sometimes you have to turn other things on so they work. Anyway.
Another life lesson with Paola there. 50% of the complete collection now.
Okay.
I didn't start nothing. Paola said you got to turn it on to make it work. Now, we've got to be good, Paola. We've got to be good.
I don't know. We definitely are more naughty than good.
You wait till the later show. We've got 15 minutes left, and how much has gone? 50% it's dark now already gone. Let's go back to Crafty Corner.
Well, you know what I was thinking?
What was you doing? I
You know, since
to be honest.
it's like maybe you are wise in that. Yeah, my mind can get a little bit. Anyway, right. So why not show you how? Like for instance, instead of using the hot glue gun that it wasn't turned on, therefore it wasn't working. You know, you can purchase the glue dot. The glue dots that I die cut using the die that we had in there. So you can see it's just multi-purpose because then you have got the smaller dots, and also you can cut them as you need them. And sometimes they thinking, oh, but I need a smaller ones here. Well, you have got the smaller size ones from here. So then you can use those ones as well.
As we said, if you like this concept, you like this idea, you want to make the flowers, join me in the next hour. It's worth having a little look in the next hour as well. The foam, take A4 foam, turn it into flowers, but then you could turn it into A4 butterflies as well. You can have a big foam book.
Yeah.
Of butterflies.
I mean, I'm going to hold it, but you can see in here how you can see.
That's cute.
And also, it's just to show you that you can put a big butterfly in lots of different projects. So it's not just for, I'm going to put it aside because when the hot glue gun is going to go, I'm going to just fix it all. But you can see how everything works. Now, I wanted to show you, can I show you how it die cuts the foam? Because that's when, if you wanted to see it. So I have got here, if you want it for magnets, the best way is to get the thickness of the magnet. So for instance, the Crafts 2 ones are 1 millimeter. They do tell you 1 millimeter in thickness.
Yes.
So therefore, if you're using 1 millimeter foam pads sheet, you will get the right thickness exactly. Not taller, not shorter.
Then it'll be flush, won't it? It'll be flush with the top.
Exactly. So then you can choose. I mean, I have got the 2 mil and the 3 mil. You can do whatever size you want. I'm going to put it upside down there. It doesn't matter so much. Then place it through and then run it. And then what I'm going to do, for instance, is in here, I'm kind of thinking, well, I really like the idea of having these
Catch it, Paola, catch it.
kind of, yeah.
Catch it.
Oof, yeah, catch it.
Catch
There's
it.
still plenty of time.
I know, but I didn't know how, I can't see the other side of that machine, and I just saw it disappear in there.
There it is. It's like, no. No, I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And she was like, worried. Because I did come down. Now, of course, we have got there the ring, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it. Where shall I put it? You could put it there as well, so there, because there is like little gap in there, but that will be fine. So place it here, and then what I need to do is grab a circle. So before I put the magnet, I'm going to put. You can see the. Sorry, I'm leave it. I'm going to leave it there so you can see it. Mr. Baker is going to probably be shouting at me, Paula, black. Don't use black. But what we need is that circles there, because that's the kind of paper you remember.
That was a good impression.
Well, we are Mediterranean, you see, so we are we know each other, we get each other, and yeah, we get very, very invested into
back to the hotel room.
Huh? What?
Takes you back to the hotel room comment again, doesn't it? Now this is an inciting Paula we're seeing this evening,
like
6 o'clock.
Yeah,
this is not the show that gets repeated.
Yeah, because
overnight.
we always have shows together early morning, but this is when it gets,
a late night show. You've got Richard later.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Oh, well. Poor Richard. Anyway, so we have the ring, so we cut it out of foam, we lift it up, and then I'm going to take one of the magnets, so I'm going to take one of the magnets here, and then I'm going to place it here. So I'm going to put it there, and then we have got the perfect circle to go over it.
Oh, I love it.
So then that goes in here, and then of course, maybe in this case, that is the thing, it's like kind of, do I want it to go like this, so over the flower? So it just will work, because then I'm going to put a magnet.
How thick can we go before the magnets go, actually, no, that's too thick?
You mean what you mean is...
Like what's the depth before the magnets go, actually, this won't close anymore, there's too much paper
Very
here.
good point.
Thank you.
Well, you can just always check. That's a very good point. So if that's the case, you know, I'm glad you asked that question. What you can always do is what I did in here, which is that one, I have got that one, and then I have got another one.
Got another one further in.
Further in. So I have got 4 of them.
You get 40, so you get a lot of magnets for your money.
So, for instance, in this case, I'm kind of thinking, I'll go do that one. And then what I do is just place that the hole in here.
Almost 50% of the magnets have already gone. There is no more stock of the magnets. Once they've gone, they have gone. $9.99 for your magnets.
And then place it there.
And
then you can then put, for instance, if you wanted, one of the flowers. By the way, we do have got the flowers, the gel flowers in the show, and the gel flowers will match perfectly these ones as well. So see, if I take the intricate ones, we'll place it over it, and everything will mix and match. So see.
If I wanted to be really pernickety,
yeah.
I was going to use another word and I can't use it on the telly.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be really particular, could I cut the circles for the magnets out of that butterfly wire and then place that back
Absolutely,
in?
yeah.
So then you would never know a magnet was there?
Yeah, you could do it, absolutely you could.
Oh, that's good to know.
But what I would do is I would put that, then the butterfly, you could do that. You could put you could put
so I could sink it into the bottom butterfly?
Absolutely, yeah.
Makes sense.
If that. But this is, for instance, this is the way that I would do it. I would place something like this, so therefore it kind of works together, if you know what I mean. So then it will take, this is when glue, you need a little bit of glue. I'm going to put a little bit of Craft Artist. It's such a good glue, this one, by the way. It's just, I really love it. It's my go-to at the minute. Place it there, and that kind of, it's kind of hidden there. So that's how the magnet pages are kind of working there. And that's what I would do exactly the same in here and there, so that will work. So that's how, I just wanted to show that little thing. And so this is such a cool little die as one part of it.
I'm guessing you also have to make sure your magnets are in the right place so they don't repel.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Magnets attract, so don't make sure they don't repel the back magnet, otherwise your book's going to be...
Absolutely right. Right, shall we show how these two, if you wanted to just make position, because so what I'm going to do again, this is why these dies are useful, because they have got a lot of the right. So we have then this we have got this die, so this piece here, and I have got more pages here. Okay, so for instance, I have got this particular piece of cards, and then we are gonna put some low-tack tape, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm positioning, can you see those two little dots in there?
Yes.
That was a very good yes. And then we're gonna place it there. And then we are gonna put this one. And then we are going to put, where is the second one? This is. So there we have it. So place it there and there. And then we are gonna put this one. If you want to measure, for instance, if you use one of the rules here, so you can measure it perfectly centered. I do everything a little bit by eye, because by eye is okay.
I suppose you could have them on the angle as well and do 4 of them, and then you put your photos in that way if you want to use your journals.
Yeah, and then what you do is you take that one out, and if you want to secure it even more, you can. Always I reuse the tape, so I'm not there to put it. And then we're gonna put it through the die cutting machine, and then we're gonna run it. And hopefully it's going to work exactly as it should be.
Of course it will work. £69.95 is what you're looking at. 074170 is your item number. You can go from the thinnest... Where's that one I saw earlier? Oh, I'll show you this one instead. You can go from the thinnest one... Oh, this one. To the thinnest book, OK? Quite thin, nice book, works with the old format as well. To this bad boy. Look at this. It's literally like one of them things that you put down the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Slinky. That you've got there. I don't know if Slinky is a brand, actually. Oh, is it? There are other Slinkies available. Springs. And Slinky Dog. But look at what you're getting. So you could, how beautiful is that? You could go all the way round. And go, oh, look! I love that. Look at that for a table centre. Little candle in the middle of that.
Oh!
Christmas time.
With Barbara's designer parchment paper.
Yes,
Imagine
like
that.
This.
Yep.
Oh, I love this. Right, and that's enough about that. Let's go back to Paula.
Okay, so basically we have got the die in here. So I'm gonna gently see where the low-tack tape is, because it's just that we have it, and then I'm gonna take it out of here. I put so much low-tack tape in here, and then I'm gonna put it out, and then so you have got these 2 indentations there. So then that works
No,
there.
I love it.
And now, of course, this one is where you kind of go like, oh, but I want to put something in here that kind of hangs in there. So what you do is, again, you can measure it if you wanted to, but if you don't want it, so say, for instance, if you want it more or less there, so I'm gonna go in there, looks kind of there, maybe there, just lower than you think you want to go. So that's gonna go in here. So then I'm gonna take it, just run it through like this. Run it. So that's going to be like a paper clip.
Like a paper clip.
That's the other thing as well, that you can then do a paper clip with the actual tag. So you can then lock it in. The idea was, the concept was that one of the locking kits that I originally designed had that sort of indentation. So I thought, oh, if you do it just like that, you can create a tag, but then a tag that then goes in here, and then you kind of go in there.
But just using that one alone, that one die alone, I've already now thinking, if you use things like funky foam, if you use some of your cards, you can make bookmarks.
Absolutely.
They are quick, and just with one die, that is quick and easy bookmark.
Oh, I need to show you another idea as well.
Well, we've got 3 minutes, Paula.
But I'm not going to demonstrate, but this is actually that die, this die here, that creates a pop-up. Art Angel showed that. So you can put it inside it as a pop-up. Just instead of gluing it right side by side, because you can do as well, let me show you in here, those ones as well. You can create elements in here. This is, of course, with glue. There's so many possibilities. We have just scratched the surface.
I've not even showed you half the samples that I've got on this one. So just think cards. These are just standard cards that you've got here. I've got 2.5 minutes to do. Just cards. All of these, what I'm about to show you now, are just the card system. There is nothing journal, there is nothing bound, there is nothing. This is what you are used to. This is what we all know and love. Using the hearts, using thank yous, using flowers, using the butterflies to create apertures. But you can go from this to this, okay? Which is now means we start looking at the concept of putting cards and journals together. But once you've got that, you're then gonna go to this. And this is what you are getting in your one-day special now. You are getting the front. You are getting that beautiful magnet clasp on the inside that you've got there. Obviously from the original collection that you may already have. Or if not, don't worry. This will grow. This will build with you. And whether you want to be new, and you've never tried this before, maybe you're a brand new viewer, thank you for joining us. It's a privilege to have you here, and what a launch you've come and joined us on. The brand new collection works on its own. Paola's already shown us that you can take any paper and turn it into a journal. You can take anything in your stock that you've already got, those mop-ups that you don't know what to do with, that graphic 45 that you liked at the time but now you've gone off because you overused it and now you don't know what to do with it. You can bring that back out. Make it smaller, turn it into a butterfly, glitz and glam it, throw pearls at it, do whatever you want, but you can turn it into a journal. And also on the show as well, I've also got the original dies from the original series. Everyone raves about this. Even Anne Leone was in the building not long ago, just before we came on air, sitting on the sofa in the green room. She went, I can't find it. I want to buy mine. Because everyone knows that it works. And it's a system where you don't need glue. It's a system that works on its own. It's a self-contained system. I've only got 30 seconds left, so start checking out your baskets if I was you. We're back at 8 o'clock. Richard's here at 8 o'clock as well. He's going to be seeing you through the evening. But remember, anything you've already got at home will work. So, Christmas cards, birthday cards, you can turn them into journals. All that's left to say is thank you, Paola. It's been a privilege.
Thank you. It's been lovely.
I will see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
I'll see you
if it's still here.
Well.
Who knows if it will still here? That bit is down to you. Remember, magnets, once they've gone, they've gone. Cardstock, £5 off. I could go on and on, but I'm not allowed to. I've got 1 second left. Well,